Let's begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands on the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. We also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. Just allowing the body to fall into place. And begin to let go of attending to the environment, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining your awareness just to the body and mind. Concentrating that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, we generate a broad and altruistic motivation for our time, recognizing that just like oneself, All sentient beings deeply wish to be happy, deeply wish to be free of even the slightest negativity, slightest suffering. And just like oneself, all sentient beings meet difficulties and obstacles again and again, and are never truly, completely, perfectly satisfied, perfectly content. And then, given that sentient beings are numberless, and that no sentient being is more or less deserving of accomplishing their aims, the most reasonable way of living one's life is to work for the benefit of all sentient beings, without exception. And to be successful in that, we must become deeply familiar to states of mind, the tendencies that support beneficial, constructive actions. And we must reduce and ultimately eliminate the influence of states of mind, tendencies, habits that don't support beneficial action, that can instead give rise to harmful actions. And that by engaging in this process of inner transformation, we can become someone able to be of benefit to sentient beings. And we take that as our motivation. And with that motivation, we will conclude a contemplation on the factors that stimulate the arising of afflicted states of mind, the six general factors, with the last two. So the next factor is our habit pattern. So we can think of the times when our mind gets quiet and we're attempting to meditate, for example. What typically distracts us? What are the things that the mind gravitates toward in those moments? And see if that gives rise to an insight over what predominates. in our daily lives? What sensitivities do we have? What are the ways in which others often trigger our afflictions? What do we find that we struggle with most often? You can think of these as the grooves that we worn into the mind through our habituation. And look back and gain insight into the grooves in your own mind that you keep falling into. And then think about whether you yourself feel that you have a good understanding of the antidotes to these tendencies. If you've noticed that you're quick to anger, or you often are jealous, or that you tend toward distraction, laziness, whatever it may be, do you feel that you understand what to do? And if not, make a strong determination to learn more about how to counteract those tendencies and habits, while also being determined to put effort into actually applying the antidotes to whatever level you do understand them. And the final factor is inappropriate attention. So, with inappropriate attention, when dealing with something challenging, we would tend to focus on just the aspects of that that are unpleasant, excluding all else. When in the presence of something enjoyable, we would tend to focus only on the pleasant aspects, ignoring any drawbacks. We tend also to evaluate things only from the perspective of our own self interest, looking at what we ourselves can get out of a particular situation. So, drawing on these other insights, think about when you yourself are experiencing afflictive emotion, whether it's attachment or anger or jealousy, ill will. How does inappropriate attention sustain and give rise to that afflicted state? And then picking one or two of those situations, imagine looking at that experience in a more holistic way, or from the perspective of other people involved, trying to see a wider, more realistic view. Try to practice counteracting inappropriate attention. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. We'll dedicate to recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in the mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly when that positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment in order to work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. May I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.